Dolezine, Dolezine.com here. Um, I'm gonna go through the business plan I wrote for my company here, Dolezine. I guess I'm making this video if anybody happens to watch it and likes my business plan and would want to work together, invest, show me. Give me tips or direct me to somebody to talk to that might be able to help me out with some of my ideas. Um, Also, I wanted to just get it down on on video just so I have it and for reference, and if anybody asks, I could direct them to the link. And why I pretty much wrote this business plan is because of having a bunch of like ideas, and um, everybody always thinks that having having an idea, they're just gonna get rich off it, and I found out that there's a lot more to making money off of just having an idea. So that's kind of where I started when I started making this business plan. I um, was looking into creating my own products and different ways to earn income online, and I guess you'd say um, more entrepreneurial ways or less traditional. So yeah, that's what I realized, that you can't just have an idea and just go make money off it. So few things I've come across for finding ideas. You know, find the pain people are having and solve that pain. Um, Another thing was writing down, always write down ideas that I have that could be good in the future, and always have a pen and paper. Don't let people tell you ideas are stupid unless, you marketed them, tried them, and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's where I started, was having a bunch of ideas, and then now I have this business plan here. So that's kind of where it all began, and that's why I'm doing this here right now. So, also along with having the idea, that I came to make this mind map of how I was gonna use the idea to eventually make money off the idea, and so that's where I began. And I figured you need a website, and either the few first things that kind of went down, and you need a team, and I thought branding here, these are kind of INC, incorporated, get into business. And then, yeah, so I just started figuring out what I'm going to need to do to, make this idea a reality and become, so then started getting more things, YouTube and followers, podcast, you needed a graphic designing, different things here. So, and yeah, I just kept finding more and more stuff that I need to either learn or find somebody that can help me with. So that got me to this here. So that's where I am right now with this business plan, putting all of it into an easy, understandable thing of what I want to accomplish. So that's where it all started, having an idea, and then I just kind of went from there, um, learning different things, backlinking, landing pages, SEO, keywords, looking at the big picture, identity, different thing. Amazon here, you know, being a visionary content creator is kind of one of the things I had bigger here. I made some boxes bigger and some smaller. LLC, making videos, lighting, um, having a presentation. So this is all stuff that, you know, I ended up having to look into and learn about, you know, different things you got to know about. So this is just kind of a little mind map of where it kind of began. Was going to break down different parts of it. I kind of have it laid out from, you know, over here. I got on the end here just kind of different accounts. You're going to want to, it's a little blurry there, know about, but Excel and um, getting an EIN number and GoDaddy and all this type of stuff. So I just thought that's kind of something I'd just show in here real quick. I got it in a frame here right now. That's why it's a little, I should take it out for the picture, but yeah, I just wanted to show you a quick breakdown of that, and I have a whole video breaking that down more, so I can link that down here in the video also. So back to the business plan here. What I have for my executive summary is Dolezine is a company that is on top of trends in DIY, do-it-yourself, lifestyle, work optimization, productivity, information, uniqueness, and all kind of brand, and a one-of-a-kind branded website. So yeah, find a new product, promoting products, making products, sharing information that's useful, helpful, you know, actually, you know, worth sharing and not just time killing, and, you know, stuff people will find interesting, which I feel like I can find and create good, interesting stuff people actually use, which is almost, that's where I made my name from, designing here. So to have an idea, you must design it, and the way I design my ideas is using starting with paper diagrams, templates, outlets, wood templates, plastic mock-ups, anything I can find or use to make a prototype that I can turn into an actual idea or physical product or digital product. So that's kind of where my company name came from, is my name mixed with designing, and instead of spelling designing the normal way, I just made it like dole and then design, like designing. So I like creating stuff and designing stuff, so I couldn't really think of a company name, and I just wanted to get something down, so that's what I went with, and I made the logo also, which I can show you that here a little bit later. But I just thought I'd give you a little background. Yeah, that's how I made my name, is from design, because that's what I like to do, and hopefully creating this business plan will help me be able to keep designing stuff in the future and get actual products made and in stores that are actually my products and all that stuff. So gotta have a mission here. Kind of just said that with the executive summary, but the mission of Dolezine is to show people unique projects to make, teaching life skills, business skills, productivity, and yeah, informing people of stuff they probably haven't heard of. So that's kind of, you know, the mission here. You know, uh, showing people different stuff that they can make stuff themselves, and teaching people, giving people a different way to think, and you know, promoting positivity and all, you know, the good stuff. You know, not enough of that here nowadays. So little quick summary. I do have, yeah, like LLC. Got an EIN number and a tax number. Um, got the brand, and then that's my brand Dolezine. My overall brand, I have smaller stuff underneath that, but I just wanted an overall company brand to kind of put everything else under. And that's what I went with there. So um, yeah, make our own products with our own logo and sell them on our online store. It's created by Dustin Dolezine. Um, one product that we do feature, the zipper hat, custom made hats. Um, Dolezine used to be building and blogging, but that was just kind of too specific, and I still have a lot of those accounts, but I transferred some to Dolezine just because building and blogging, having blogging in the name, I thought would be good for SEO, but there's so much the word blogging out there, and built, so it's hard. Yeah, it's just I thought it could maybe sell that name, but right now I'm just kind of sitting on that at the at a second afterthought. So if you ever do, yeah, that might come up when you search me too. So just a quick summary there, and keep moving on here. Um, you got to have competitive advantage when trying to have a business or creating products. So um, on some of the guys I listen to, they call it, like the unfair advantage. So um, from the stuff I do, I go through a lot of products and through Amazon arbitrage and eBay and stuff. So I see a lot of products and I understand products and what makes them good and what people do buy and stuff and do want and don't want. So I've been going to thrift stores for years and that stuff. So got an eye for that type of thing. So um, I feel like it's just kind of a little advantage I have that other people might not be aware of and type of things to look out for and um, background of that type of stuff and few keys to success I wrote down here is have branding, having a website, and creating content, being active on social media, good marketing techniques and skills, using life experiences and personal connection, along with my educational experience, work experience, and just talent stacking and all that stuff. So just a few keys to having success. I made this because there's so many varieties of things that I um, want to do, but I just felt I needed a overall focus on one thing and having one main overall brand for branding, pretty much, um, and then I can break it down from there. Other few things I thought were worth noting is people skills. That can be who you know is better than what you know. So you know understanding that you gotta work with people and having good people skills is just something that just can't really be taught. You're just kind of born with it. So getting along with people is key. And having good connections and friends and um, business people is important skill to have. Same kind of thing with drive and creativity. Things are hard. These are a couple harder things, that some people just have, and they're harder to be taught than tend to be learned or picked up on. So I feel like having these kind of skills go back up to your competitive advantage, and they all kind of work together. So that's kind of just my overall summary here. I could read through this here. I kind of pretty much explained what a lot of I have written in here. I could maybe actually just go over this real quick. So I'm just gonna go over this overall summary here and read through it, and there's one page here, so probably skim over a little bit of it. But uh, the business plan for Dolezine is to build an email list of interesting people that I get from my website, social media accounts, landing pages, Facebook ads, and marketing campaigns. I create unique and interesting content using all platforms such as YouTube, newsletter, blog, podcast, ebook, webinars, guest posting, writing articles, using Periscope, screen sharing, etc., etc. Using my email list, I will send people useful information in the newsletter that I find beneficial to them with images and a call to action to send people to my online store or latest blog. Branding is why I created Dolezine. It's a big part of my business plan. Using branding to help validate our brand and to stand out. Dolezine is the overall brand, but we'll have other products and services with their own independent names, fitting our overall brand image. We'll use merchandising as a way to promote our brand and also for revenue to reinvest into Dolezine. We have access to a t-shirt printing press, so we can make shirts for reasonable cost for t-shirt design and that type of stuff. And also focusing on content creation. I feel like that will be a big thing. I know monetizing you don't get a lot of ad revenue, but just creating content and then having call to actions within the content to direct to my website or whatever it might be at that time. The overall brand that we will use to, so those will be like private label my own products, and that'll be on the packaging of my products. So that I'll have my own products in my own online store that I once had through Shopify, which this is old here, and I used Oberlo to do the drop shipping, but now I've just integrated the drop shipping store into my actual WordPress website. So few categories I have on my online store. It's golfing, horse, wine stuff, outdoors, camping, sports, a lot of different categories for different people and all that type of stuff. So on the website, I'll be using Google AdSense to generate income. You can find deals on, they always send you stuff for get cheap advertising that if you find it, you can, get advertising for cheap. Also, affiliate marketing will be part of our business plan, mainly using Amazon associates. So that'll be integrated into our business plan as well. eBay partnership, that's another one that I will be integrating also. So I find, affiliate marketing can be a good benefit also to my business plan. Understanding taxes is a huge part of having a business. I went through and read watched as many videos as I could on understanding taxes and how to make the most out of using taxes when you have a business. And feel like if you're going to have a business, understanding the tax laws and all the tax situations you might come across is the big thing that you should know and can save you a lot of money and hassle and stuff down the long run. So that was one of the first things I looked into, and I'm glad I did. So it's good. Everyone should just almost know that, just in general, your tax stuff, everyone should know. So another big part of Dolezine business plan is digital products and informational products. I like these because there's not a physical product and I don't have to package and ship stuff. So the customer gets it digitally automatically and they just download it, or they can watch the videos right away, or get the ebook download. So those are a great thing we're going to be focusing on down the road, are digital products and informational products that are useful to people. So just another aspect that I integrate to works with like branding also with selling in person at craft fairs and sporting events and other live events, which having an EIN number to get permits to sell at these places is one of the steps, that I had to do. But, if you're going to be having a business, getting an EIN number is free, and you know, it's just something you should do and you're going to need to do if you need to get permits and that type of stuff to sell at on spot location. So that'll just help, you know, spread my message and all that tough stuff. So um, yeah, another thing is just having sponsors on the website, banner space and homepage and all that, and podcast sponsors and you know, getting sponsors. It's going to be a thing we're going to integrate into the business as well once we find the right sponsor that, you know, we endorse and use their products of and can work well with. So there's a lot more to it that we got planned, but that's just kind of a quick little overall view of you know, the what we have in mind of the direction that I want to take Dolezine. So that's just a quick little intro, and I'll go on here.